I can't believe I'm getting ready to defend Trump of all people. Oh my goodness. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? So, I was watching YouTube. I ain't got much else to do, so I watch a lot of YouTube these days. And somebody was commenting on something Trump said. I vaguely heard about it last week, but it's Trump. However, when the YouTuber that I was watching, when they played the clip, and I'm listening to the conversation, Trump's an idiot. Trump is an idiot. Let me tell you why I feel that way. Ooh, excuse me. So sorry. Now, the statement made was that bleach kills germs. Public knowledge, bleach kills germs. Why this is news, I don't know. A lot of people have been using bleach for years to clean because it kills germs. This is a virus. It's a foreign virus. Invades the body and could cause major damage, including death. So, professionals have tested the theory that bleach will kill this virus. Okay, all right. That's good to know. Lysol and alcohol, not drinking alcohol, the rubbing alcohol, the clear rubbing alcohol, will kill the germ within a short period of time. Okay, that I agree with that too. That makes sense. And then the gentleman said something else. He said that in his professional opinion, according to his research, ultraviolet light from the sun will also greatly reduce, if not kill, the virus. Humidity and temperature will also kill the virus. So, okay, this is good to know. Then Trump comes up and he reiterates what the gentleman before him said. But of course, you know, Trump is Trump, so he has to say it in his way. No, Trump, no. Stop doing it your way because people are looking at you like an idiot. That's why I didn't vote for you. If we were in the hood and the gang was out, we would get killed because you said the wrong thing. Trying to be the man. Trump misspoke. He's an idiot. But he had a point. I know. I don't seem like the type of person that would defend Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter, but right is right and wrong is wrong. What Trump said was right, but the way, listen to what I'm saying before you get in the comments and start trying to beat me up. The way he said it was wrong. And people ran with it. He wants to know if people can inject Lysol into their body. Why would you do that? Why would you inject Lysol into your body when clearly on the label, on the caution label, on the back of the canister, it tells you what not to do? It basically runs down why you should not ingest Lysol. You ever been at home or over to a family member's house and somebody take a really bad dump in the toilet and they just spraying Lysol all over the place? Then you come in behind them not knowing that they didn't gas the place with Lysol, and you start coughing uncontrollably. You can't stop coughing. It's like, man, why would you spray that much Lysol? Your lungs can't take that much Lysol at one time. So, that being said, no, you cannot inject Lysol into your body. You cannot ingest bleach. The best thing for us to do is to clean. So all you lazy people who don't like to clean, good luck. And I'm not saying this to be racist, but in my neighborhood, grandma, aunties, great aunts, they all got on our case every weekend. Some people got away with it, but not me, not my family. On the weekends, we clean. And what do we clean with? Bleach, Lysol, and Murphy oil. So, that being said, all the products that we have at our disposal, pretty much, if you use it at a normal cadence, a normal pace, if you use it regularly, will kill the germs. And it will also take care of this nasty little virus that we're dealing with. So what I took from the conversation at the podium was that this virus is controllable, if not killable. We just have to clean more. But see, then there's another issue. He said sunlight and temperature. Most light-skinned people, the brighter-skinned people, they have a problem with sunlight. They have to use suntan lotion to keep from getting sunburned. So I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe if you go to a tanning spa, it might work. I don't know. That's out of my element right there. So I don't know. I'm just putting up suggestions. But I'm pretty sure somebody knows somebody who goes to tanning salons all the time. Or you might know somebody who owns a tanning salon. So run that by them and see what they think. I'm trying to save lives, y'all. But then on the other end of that, on the other side of the same coin, Negroes have a tendency to be able to absorb the sun's rays. Melanin. The more melanin you have, the more of the sun's rays you can absorb. But there's a problem. And the problem is more black people, more Negroes have died than white people. So how's that possible? If we have more melanin than them, how is it possible that more black people are dying than whites? Well, I'll tell you what I know. A lot of the younger people have better immune systems simply for the simple fact that they don't eat like our grandparents ate. I mean, let's face it. As a black person, you get high cholesterol, high blood pressure, what's that other thing? Diabetes. And I think it's something else that the black community suffers from. So all these things can kill you. Too much salt in your diet, too much sugar. If you drink too much alcohol, excessiveness. Traditionally, black people have always been depressed because we have been held down and underappreciated for all the work that we do to grow this country. So what do? We eat what comforts us. You talk about comfort food, traditional soul food. We talking hog maws, oxtails, chitlins, collard greens with when you soak the bacon in the, what they call that? I forget what it's called, but there's all kinds of ways to put more flavor, as they say, into the greens. Well, most white people don't do that. If you ever notice, when you go to somebody's house or you go to a party where there's more than one ethnicity represented there, people always have something to say about the food. Oh, it's too bland. It don't have enough seasoning. It's got too much seasoning. Think about it. Think about how many times you've been somewhere eating and somebody's complaining about the food. Not that the food itself don't taste good, but it seems like it's missing something. Or maybe it's got too much of something. Well, personally, I'm not a Muslim, but I have changed my diet about 10 years ago now. I decided to cut back on pork products, and it has made me feel a lot better. My mother died at 45. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. And my birthday's coming up soon. And I'm hoping that I can outlive her because of my health choices. And I say all this to say that I feel the reason why older black people, Negroes, were dying at a faster rate than white people is because of their eating habits. You can't keep going over grandma's house, eating fatbacks, pig feet, chitlins, hog maws, oxtails. You can't keep eating that stuff and think nothing's going to happen to you. Older people will talk about young people for eating too much junk food. But who's going to talk about them for throwing salt and seasoning on everything we eat? Now, I know you want to give it a little flavor, but man, don't be so heavy-handed. And then you're soaking the pig feet and oxtails into the pot of food. So That's not helping. A lot of that stuff has high salt content, and when you soak it into the greens, for instance, that salt spreads around, especially when you stirring it to make sure it gets all up in there. And you're doing this year after year after year after year. And then one day, a little old virus like Corona comes along, and your body can't handle it because your immune system is compromised. You just spent all these years eating all this bad food, and now your body can't fight it off. And that's not to mention the fact that a lot of ethnic people, non-whites, work 2 and 3 jobs. So your body is tired on top of eating bad. And some people want to drink alcohol on top of that. So it could be any number of combinations as to why older black people were dying more so than white people. But the fact of the matter is that Trump was wrong for the way he said what he said. We should find a way that we can use these products to keep people healthy and keep people alive. But trying to get it ingested into people to clear their lungs, no, I'm not doing that. I'll clean more with bleach. But see, then again, some families, they don't like to use bleach. Bleach is too strong. Now, you could dilute it. Sorry about that. You could dilute it, but if you dilute it, is it going to be strong enough to fight off the virus? Touchy situation. But, again, I have to pause every time I think about it. What Trump said was right. I'm okay with what Trump said, but what I'm not okay with is how he said it. He means well at times. He means well, but he says things so messed up that, you know, you like, really? Did you really just say that? You know? And then, too, you got to think, it's the Republican Party. I mean, come on now. You really believe old turkey neck Mitch McConnell ain't sitting back watching TV shaking his head like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it, he did it again. They know what he's doing. And I've always said, the president is a spokesperson for the United States. He's not the actual power. He's not the actual power. Because there are times when Congress, both Democrats and Republicans, have done some messed up stuff, and it just goes through. The president don't fight it off. He don't use his administrative powers to say, no, you're not going to do this, because that goes against what's best for the American people. He just lets it slide. A lot of people know what I'm talking about. Congress runs the country. They had to vote on how much money to give us. And then they made stipulations along the way so that certain groups of people would not get the money that the government said they would give to the American people. So not everybody got paid. But all these bill collectors, all these companies, they want their money though. Oh, believe that. We ain't got no money to give you. So, in closing, just clean. Keep cleaning. If you can't stand the smell of bleach, find something, I don't know, find something that's got a chemical compound which involves bleach, a bleach substitute. Just make sure you clean everything. Don't go trying to drink bleach or inhale Lysol. Use the products the way they were intended. Clean all the surfaces in your house. Clean the surfaces in your car. Make sure you wash your hands and sanitize. It might not go away, but if we can keep people from dying, that's a plus. And that goes out to blacks, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, all people. All right, I'll see y'all later.